you just say the idea, then you just think about it, like, yeah, how would you like write this in code? And it just sounded, there was no reason why this can't be done.
You are one of the best at working on personal projects. You always have something in the oven. I'd love to hear about what personal projects you're working on. I think that that's something that a lot of people can take some inspiration from. I think that even I could probably learn quite a bit about personal projects from you.
So I work on personal projects a lot. It's how I essentially learn, and it's the best way to learn essentially. So one of the key projects I'm working on right now is called Motion. And it's basically a smartwatch application that basically detects a proximity from your wrist to your face, from your smartwatch wrist to your face. And whenever it gets close to your face, that app basically just sends a vibration to alert you that you're about to touch your face or you're touching your face. And the reason why I developed this is because coronavirus is a thing now in 2020. So everyone doesn't want to touch their face. Everyone is basically washing their hands 20 times a day. But I found that I get a bit complacent when I step outside. I forget to not touch my face or not touch my mask, and I just needed something to make me aware or just remind me. So I just spoke to a few friends, and it sounded doable, right? Like you just say the idea, then you just think about it, like, yeah, how would you like write this in code? And it just sounded, there was no reason why this can't be done. So within 2 days, I explored the whole, I created the application on a Apple Watch, just leveraging the sensors on the Apple Watch, gyroscope, the accelerometer, and all that gives you a lot of information and a lot of data that you can just analyze and then just look at the patterns, and you just create a threshold and you can just detect the proximity, right? You can take that a bit further and use machine learning to actually learn the patterns if you use like a recurrent neural network or something. But yeah, so I created that application on an Apple Watch device. Apple rejected it, so
well, they're fools.
As in, they rejected it for like they would specify the reasons in detail. So I was too lazy to go through it, but essentially just wanted like a research backed proof that it actually works, because I was using the sensors the way they were not intended to be used. So I wouldn't say I was hacking the sensors, but I was just using it the way they didn't want you to use it. So they just wanted more research into does it actually work, and basically they wanted to replicate it and review it before they approved the app. So Apple rejected it, and I just moved over to Android. I looked at like Wear OS. I bought a Wear OS enabled smartwatch, and I looked at the documentation how to sort of work with the sensors on the Wear OS smartwatches, and again it was pretty easy, right? Just it was a new programming language, Kotlin, but programming languages are quite similar. Once you just work with maybe 2 or 3, you pretty much get the gist. You read the documentations, and within 2 days of just programming, I had the Android version or the Wear OS version of the application. I wrote a Medium article about it.
I'll link that below as well. So
thanks. So got like some good feedback on it, and now I'm creating a Fitbit version, because why not? It seems like the logical step.
I love it, man. I mean, those are the types of things that really get me, excited. I think maybe once you finish, we could co-author a video walking through it. I think that would be pretty fun.
Yeah,
something like
for
that.
Sure.
We'll shoot a promo. The first commercial, maybe. You never know.